Hi everyone. I'm going to do a little bit more on Cuomo. Looks like they are calling for him to resign, and I wondered if he would. Doesn't look like he wants to, but who knows if the pressure gets put on enough. Also, possibly will be impeached. So, wondering what those outcomes will be of the whole situation. So I'm going to ask about those two things, and then I'm just going to ask for a card that in general on the outcome, because who knows, the outcome could be something completely different than what I'm reading on. All right, so hopefully you can see this. You've watched me shuffle. I'm going to lay out the cards before I pick my cards, and trying to make sure everything is in the shot, because I know people like to watch me shuffle and pick cards. Usually the cards end up being close to the front here, but I do spread out the whole deck because you just never know when it might go a little further. It looks like you can't see these top rows, so I will lower this in just a second. Of course, I did pick this deck, which is bigger. This is Golden Tarot by Cat Black, one of the most beautiful decks, I think. Really artistic, very, very pretty. Let's see if we can move out like that, and we'll go like this. Okay, so I am just going to ask about Cuomo. Um, First question is, will he resign? So let me just focus on that for a second and get that intention that that's what I'm reading about. Okay, let's see if he will. All right, we got some cards right in here, and I stacked up my cards pretty good, so we'll have to pull out a few here. And let's see, will Cuomo resign? Tell us about Cuomo resigning. Looks like it's right in here. It's these two. Sometimes I get two cards. So first one is the Ace of Cups, and the second one is the Six of Wands. I don't see Cuomo resigning. The Ace of Cups is an emotional card, a new beginning. I see him kind of almost taking a plea for some reason. That's what this is reminding me of, for whatever reason that is. And I see him also being victorious, so I don't see him resigning at all. What I see is him being able to take a new start in kind of a new start in the sense of kind of winning people's faith back, and I'm not sure how he does that. But you see this Ace of Cups is very pure. It's got the white, it's an angel, it's a peace dove, finding peace somehow in this situation and making a new start is what aces are. So I don't see him resigning. I feel like there's going to be some sort of peace made and peace within himself too. And that somehow he's going to win back some of the respect that he's losing. And I'm not sure how he does that. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Six of Wands is clearly a victory card. So I see him, I hear that word plea again, and I'm not sure what that means. I will read a little bit more and we'll see where we get. Um, but I see him being victorious. I don't see him, I see him being able to make a new start. Don't see him losing, resigning. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. He's going to, I think, plea to people's emotions, and I think he's going to come out the victor in the sense that he won't resign, that he'll still have his job. Okay, now we're going to ask about him being impeached because I kept hearing that word plea. So let's see where that takes us. Let me just focus on being impeached for a second. Cuomo being impeached. Tell me about Cuomo being impeached. Okay, let's see what we get for that. All right, so we've got some cards right in here. Let's see what we get for him being impeached. All right, we got a card right here. So that's the Eight of Swords, something he has clearly really, really worried about. Eight of Swords is a lot of stuff going on around you, and you feeling trapped and that you don't know everything because you're blindfolded. Like there's just a lot going on, and you feel stuck in this kind of nightmare of your own anxiety and thoughts. Is the Eight of Swords. Um, I'm going to ask a little bit more about that. It's that clearly showing us his fears of the persons in red. I think he's really worried power is going to be stripped from him, and that's what it sounds like some people want to do. Um, there is a lot of worry about the impeached right now, and that's okay. We know he's worried, but I'm going to ask for a little more clarification because I really want kind of a yes or a no on the outcome of the impeachment. And if he's going to be impeached and what that's going to look like. Okay, so I've just really asked for the outcome now. It does look like that may happen with that card. It just looks like he's really worried about it. Okay, and we've got a card right here, the very first one. Um, and that's the Page of Coins as the outcome. I specifically asked tell me about the outcome. Page of Coins, I really don't think he's going to be impeached. I mean, meaning found guilty. Like, I think things are going to be okay with him. I think he's still going to have his job. This guy's holding a pentacle in his hand, and a pentacle is it can be your career, you know. And there's a little angel up there. I saw, remember in the Ace of Cups, we also saw an angel and him coming to peace with this. I do feel like there is kind of another power a higher power, something going on um, that is in some way going to be in his go in his favor, and he is going to. I think he's going to keep his job from these cards that I'm seeing. I've got the Ace of Wands, making a new start, a positive, feeling good emotionally. I've got the Six of Wands, a very victorious card. I got the Eight of Swords, and we know he is worried, and it looks like he could possibly be impeached, but I don't think he loses his job from what I'm seeing. It looks like he's still got his career in his hand. He's holding the pentacle, and he's got this little kind of angel sort of watching over him. So I think he's going to keep his job. I just don't see that he's going to be stripped from his power. He's very, very worried about that. But I don't see that happening. I think things for him are actually going to be okay in the long run. And I'm not sure how, but it almost looks like he redeems himself somehow. All right, well, let's wait for the future and see what happens. The cards always surprise me on what comes out. I would not have expected that. So we'll see. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.